To invite Mr. R. CHALAPATHI Rao, Executive Vice President, APREDA, and Chief Convener, NAREDCO AP, to say a few words on this occasion.
Morning to all of you. I will be speaking a little bit of Telugu in between. Please excuse me. మాననీయ మంత్రివర్యులు శ్రీ మహిధర్ రెడ్డి గారు, తోట నరసింహన్ గారు అండ్ ఉత్తమ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి గారు, ఢిల్లీ నుంచి విచ్చేసిన కేంద్ర వసతి శాఖ కార్యదర్శి శ్రీ అరుణ్ కుమార్ మిశ్రా గారు, స్థిరాస్తి రంగ నిపుణులు, స్నేహితులు, నారెడ్కో మెంబర్స్, గవర్నింగ్ కౌన్సిల్ మెంబరు, ఢిల్లీ నుంచి ప్రత్యేకంగా మినిస్టర్ గారి సందేశం తీసుకొచ్చినటువంటి మిస్టర్ నేగి గారు, ఈ ది డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ నేషనల్ బిల్డింగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ and also OSD for JNRUM and RAY, which are the most important programs of the ministry now. My friend already has given a list of the achievements and great things done by the three departments. I will again repeat it, but I will not repeat it in verbatim, but we are thankful to you, sir, for whatever good you have already done. I will not repeat that. So a lot of development took place in housing sector, infrastructure, and reasonable mode of transport is available to all the public in India. A minimum transport available is a cycle, which is a decent one. A reasonable mobile quality mobile is available to everybody almost. And food also reasonable quality is available. Otherwise, government is subsidizing food to an extent of 50 to 70% of the cost now. But whereas out of around 10 lakh houses being built now, only around 5 lakh houses are Pakka houses, remaining 5 lakhs may be Joggi Jopdi in Delhi language. So why this? Why we are not doing enough for this sector? We are doing, but we are not doing enough for this sector. But this is a big task. The government report says, as already said by Mr. Dasrath Reddy, we need around 50 lakhs houses per annum, around 20 lakhs houses in 4 years from now. 20 million houses are required in 4 years from now. That means around 40 lakhs houses per year. But whereas the coming up houses are only around 10 lakhs. We had a small discussion now. So this is a Herculean task, but we can still achieve it. Now a word in Telugu. Can we do it? We can do it, but with what? Presently, the situation is like that. రాజు గారు తలుచుకుంటే దెబ్బలు కరువు లేదని ఒక సామెత ఉంది. If the Raju wishes, you can have enough beatings. So the government is coming up every year with one tax or other. See, we fought in the real estate sector for removal of ULC and reduction of stamp duty at the central level, and it is a parody. In the very same year, service tax was introduced at the central government at 10%, and state government has introduced VAT. And Nala tax also has come into force in 2006. We have reduced stamp duty a little bit in Andhra Pradesh, around 3%, but we have introduced 3 additional taxes. So, దెబ్బలకి ఏం కరువు లేదు సార్, ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ వస్తానే మనకి. ఈ రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ సెక్టార్ విషయానికి వస్తే మనకు ఒక సామెత ఉంది, దొన్నాలంటే దూడలు, మెయ్యాలంటే ఎడ్లు అని ఉండేది. కానీ ఇప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితి ఏంటంటే, దున్నాలంటే ఎడ్లు మనం రియల్ ఎస్టేట్, మెయ్యాలంటే ఓన్లీ దూడలం. ఎందుకంటారంటే మనకి ఫైనాన్స్, ఇఫ్ ద గవర్నమెంట్ ఈస్ గివింగ్ ఫైనాన్స్, దే సే రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ ఎలిజిబిలిటీ ఫర్ ఫైనాన్స్ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ 40%, 50%, 60%. Whereas other sectors get 100% finance or 90% finance. So there we are only small kids. For paying taxes, we are grown up. We pay the highest tax, we pay the highest interest rate of any industry compared to any other industry. We pay the maximum rate of interest on the loans provided to the housing sector. Why this? Then, loan eligibility. Recently, Government of India, RBI has said, see, there is a lot of discussion in the ministry we had with the Joint Secretary and Secretary also. They say, earlier, for housing loan, they used to add the registration charges and service tax, VAT, parking, everything, then used to finance part of it, 90%, 85%. Now the RBI says, no, they are not value addition. See, the value of the asset is only the cost of the building. All other taxes you cannot add because they are not value addition. But when we have to pay taxes, they are saying that registration we have to do on square yard basis now. See, even the income tax department, what they said, income tax department said, all urban land within 10 to 11 kilometers, depending on the city, is urban land, you have to pay capital gain tax. Even if you are doing agriculture, you are not exempted. Similarly, registration charge, even before any pebble is removed from the site, we are paying registration charges on the basis of square yard basis. Whereas we get only 50 to 60% of the yield by plotting, but the department is charging on square yard basis for the entire 40 square yards. This is a big anomaly. ఆలు లేదు చూలు లేదు కొడుకు పేరు సామలింగం అని సామెత ఉంది. అది చూస్తే ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు అర్బన్ అగ్రికల్చర్ ల్యాండ్ అక్కడ ఏమీ చేయలేదు మనం. వీ హ్యావ్ నాట్ డన్ ఎనీథింగ్. వాట్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ నౌ? 22.5% we pay capital gain tax. We pay 6.5% registration charges. We give 7.5% of the market value as free land to the government, the Urban Development Authority. So this is happening. So we have to find a solution for this. Unless we reduce the burden on real estate sector, we cannot achieve 50 lakhs or 40 lakhs houses per year. Jugdi jopri bante jayega. Again, you have to do return. Thank you, sir. Please do something about this. We all want to see that people are getting mobile, people are getting cycle, people also get a good house. Thank you, sir.